Ladies and gentlemen, winning isn't for the weak. It isn't for the cowards who tiptoe through life terrified of failure. It's for those who refuse to accept mediocrity, those who charge forward like a relentless storm, crushing every obstacle in their path. Winning is a mindset, a way of life, a battle you fight every single day. And make no mistake, it is a battle. The world isn't going to hand you victory on a silver platter. No one is coming to save you. No one cares about your excuses, your past, or your sob stories. The only thing that matters is whether you win or lose. And in this game, second place is just the first loser. You want to know how to win? Then buckle up. Because I'm not here to hold your hand or whisper sweet lies in your ear. I'm here to tell you the brutal truth. The truth that separates the winners from the perpetual losers. Winning isn't about luck. It's about mindset, action, and an unrelenting hunger for domination. It's about making sacrifices, crushing your doubts, and demanding more from yourself than anyone else ever could. If you're ready to hear what it really takes to win, if you're ready to burn every excuse to the ground and step up like a true warrior, then pay attention. These are the 7 ironclad principles of winning. Ignore them at your own peril. Burn the boats. Total commitment or nothing. Winning doesn't happen with a safety net. It happens when you go all in, with no plan B, no escape route, no backup strategy. The problem with most people, they're half committed. They say they want to win, but they keep one foot out the door in case it gets too hard. Winners, they burn the damn boats. They make sure there's no way back. They commit so completely that failure isn't an option, it's unthinkable. History is littered with examples of conquerors who burned their ships upon reaching enemy shores, ensuring there was no way to retreat. That's the mentality you need. You must eliminate any thought of quitting. If you're starting a business, don't waste time with an if this doesn't work plan. Make it work. If you want to be the best, then act like it from day one. Half measures guarantee half-ass results. Most people hedge their bets because they're scared. Fear is the enemy of winning. It's the silent killer of ambition. It keeps you playing small, whispering lies in your ear. What if you fail? What if it doesn't work? Winners don't entertain these thoughts. They silence them with action. Every move you make should scream commitment. Anything less and you've already lost. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, times when everything goes to hell and you wonder if it's worth it. That's when winners double down. The weak quit when things get tough. The strong push harder because they understand that adversity is a test designed to weed out the losers. If you quit, you deserve to lose. That's the harsh truth. Forget balance. Forget safety nets. If you're not willing to go all in, don't bother starting. Winning demands obsession. It demands total immersion. You have to be so locked in, so committed, that failure isn't even in your vocabulary. The moment you hesitate, the moment you allow doubt to fester, you've already lost the war. Winners burn the boats. That's why they win. Embrace paying the price of winning. Winning isn't comfortable. It's brutal, exhausting, and painful. If you're looking for an easy road, you're already finished. The world belongs to those who can endure more pain than anyone else, those who can keep going long after everyone else has given up. Pain isn't the enemy. It's the currency of success. You think champions wake up every day feeling motivated? Hell no, they wake up sore, exhausted, and sometimes even doubting themselves. But they move anyway, they push through because they understand a simple truth. comfort is the enemy of growth. If you want to win, you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Most people crumble at the first sign of hardship. They encounter resistance and they retreat. Winners see pain as part of the process. They understand that every great success story is built on a foundation of suffering. Look at any great athlete, entrepreneur, or leader. Behind their victories are years of sacrifice, grueling work, and relentless effort. Your body, your mind, your emotions, they will all scream at you to stop. You'll hear voices in your head telling you it's too much, that you need a break. That's when you lean in. That's when you push harder. Because that's when the real growth happens, when your mind is begging for mercy and you refuse to give in. That's the moment you separate yourself from the weak. Pain isn't just physical. It's the emotional pain of isolation, of people doubting you, of making sacrifices that others aren't willing to make. You'll lose friends, you'll be misunderstood, you'll be ridiculed. But guess what? Winners don't care. They keep going. They take the punches and keep fighting. Because the pain is temporary, but the victory lasts forever. So the question is, how much pain are you willing to take? How much suffering can you endure? Because that's the price of winning. You don't get to negotiate with success. You either pay in full with interest, or you don't get to sit at the table. Simple as that. Ruthless focus. Eliminate distractions or be eliminated. Winning isn't about doing everything. It's about doing one thing so well that no one can compete with you. The average person is pulled in 1,000 directions, chasing shiny objects, bouncing between ideas, and wasting time on meaningless distractions. Winners, they are ruthless with their focus. They cut out everything that doesn't serve their mission. They eliminate distractions with the precision of a sniper. Most people sabotage themselves because they lack the discipline to focus. They want to win, but they're glued to their phones, scrolling through nonsense. They say they want success, but they spend hours watching TV, hanging out with losers, or chasing temporary pleasure. That's why they fail. That's why they stay mediocre. Winners understand that focus is their most valuable weapon. They guard it fiercely. You have to train yourself to block out distractions like your life depends on it, because it does. Every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. Every hour spent on something useless is an hour stolen from your dream. You want to be the best? Then act like it. Cut the fat. Delete the apps. Stop wasting time with people who don't add value. If it doesn't push you forward, it's dead weight. Drop it. Look at the greatest athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders. They don't dabble. They don't multitask. They dedicate everything to their craft. Kobe Bryant wasn't out partying. He was in the gym at 4 a.m. while everyone else was asleep. Elon Musk isn't binge watching Netflix. He's obsessed with his vision. That's what it takes. If you aren't obsessed, you're irrelevant. People will try to pull you off track. They'll invite you to waste time. They'll mock you for being too serious. Ignore them. They're losers and they want company. The more focused you become, the more resistance you'll face. Take it as a sign you're on the right path. The weak get distracted. The strong stay locked in. So ask yourself right now, what are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to shut out everything that doesn't serve your mission? Because if you aren't, you'll never win. Focus isn't optional, it's the price of greatness. Pay it or stay average. Extreme action, move fast, break barriers. Thinking doesn't get you results, planning doesn't get you results, action does. Winners move. They don't sit around analyzing every detail, overthinking every decision, or waiting for the perfect moment. They take action, fast, decisive, ruthless. The world belongs to those who move, not those who hesitate. Most people are paralyzed by fear. They waste time debating, researching, and looking for guarantees. They want certainty before they act. Guess what? There is no certainty. The only thing guaranteed in life is that if you wait, someone else will take what should have been yours. Winners don't wait. They don't need permission. They jump in, make mistakes, and adjust on the fly. Success rewards speed. The faster you move, the more you learn. The more you learn, the faster you adapt. The faster you adapt, the quicker you win. Look at the biggest success stories. These people didn't sit around waiting for everything to be perfect. They acted, they took risks, they failed fast, learned fast, and won faster than everyone else. You don't have unlimited time. Every day wasted in indecision is a day closer to regret. Winners understand that perfection is a lie. They execute, make adjustments, and keep going. The weak wait for certainty and spend their lives wondering why nothing changes. If you aren't taking massive action every single day, you're losing, period. People will call you reckless. Let them. They don't understand what it takes. They play it safe. And that's why they never win. Winners aren't safe. They aren't careful. They push limits, test boundaries, and refuse to stay in their comfort zone. That's why they dominate. So what are you waiting for? An invitation? Permission? Wake up. No one is coming to save you. Move, act, take the risk, break through. Because the world doesn't reward the careful, it rewards the bold. Kill your excuses, no one cares. Work harder. Excuses are the language of losers. They are the poison that destroys potential. The moment you make an excuse, you've already lost. The world doesn't care why you couldn't do something. It only cares whether you did. Winners know this, which is why they kill excuses before they even form. Most people spend more time justifying their failures than fixing them. They blame their upbringing, their circumstances, their lack of resources. Winners don't waste time complaining. They find a way. They make it work. They understand that life is unfair, and they refuse to let that be an excuse for failure. Every second you spend making excuses is a second you could be working. Every time you complain about what's holding you back, you reinforce your weakness. Winners rewire their mindset. They see obstacles as opportunities. They don't cry about what's hard, they embrace it. They see resistance as proof they're on the right track. Here's the truth, no one is coming to save you. No one cares about your problems. The world will keep moving with or without you. So you have two choices. Step up and make things happen, or sit back and watch as someone else takes what could have been yours. Look at the most successful people in history. None of them had a perfect path. They fought, struggled, and bled for their success. But they didn't waste time making excuses. They didn't wait for perfect conditions. They forced their way forward. So next time you feel an excuse forming in your mind, kill it immediately. Replace it with action. Winners don't have excuses. That's why they win. Dominate relentlessly. Be so good they can't ignore you. Winning isn't about being good enough. It's about being so damn good that no one can deny you. The world respects dominance, not participation. If you want to win, you have to crush the competition. You have to set the standard so high that no one even comes close. Most people aim to be good, that's why they lose. Good isn't good enough. Good is average. Good is forgettable. You have to be great. You have to be exceptional. That means putting in more work, more effort, and more intensity than anyone else. That means outworking, outsmarting, and outperforming everyone in your field. Winners don't compete, they dominate. They don't play for second place. They don't care about fairness, they care about results. They make sure there is zero competition because they operate at such a high level that no one else even comes close. You have to develop an unstoppable work ethic. You have to demand excellence from yourself every single day. You have to be so committed to mastery that mediocrity disgusts you. That's what it takes to be the best. The world rewards those who stand out. If you're blending in, you're invisible. Winners don't wait for recognition, they take it. They force people to notice them by being undeniable. So stop aiming for good, start aiming for legendary. Make sure that when people think of the best, they think of you, because if you're not the best, you're just another name in the crowd. And that's not winning, that's losing. Winning's not for the weak. It's not for the ones looking for comfort, handouts, or easy roads. Winning is war. It's about waking up every single day ready to battle, not just against the world, but against yourself. Because the biggest enemy you'll ever face is the one staring back at you in the mirror. Most people will never win. That's the truth. They'll make excuses, take shortcuts, and settle for mediocrity. They'll let fear control them, distractions weaken them, and laziness destroy them. Then they'll wonder why they never got anywhere. They'll look at winners and call them lucky. But there's no luck involved, only discipline, sacrifice, and an unrelenting drive to dominate. The world doesn't care about your dreams. It doesn't care about your feelings. It only cares about one thing: did you win? That's the only thing that matters. No one remembers second place. No one respects those who almost made it. Either you win or you lose. And if you lose, it's because you didn't do what it takes. So the question is, are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to commit fully, push through pain, kill your excuses, and dominate relentlessly? Because if not, step aside. The world doesn't need more talkers. It needs more winners. It needs people who refuse to settle, who refuse to accept failure, who refuse to live an average life. Everything you want is on the other side of discipline, sacrifice, and pain. Everything you've ever dreamed of is waiting for you, but it won't come to you. You have to take it. You have to fight for it. You have to earn it. And the moment you stop fighting, someone else will take what could have been yours. So decide right now, are you going to be the one who wins? Or are you going to be just another name on the list of people who almost made it? The choice is yours. But remember this: winners don't wait. They act. They dominate. They win. Now go out there and take what's yours.